Hi, everyone. Every week on the Penthouse, I'm going to take some time before each interview to do a ballroom breakdown of Dancing with the Stars. I know you guys want this. I'll have pros, past celebs, and sometimes my husband breaking down the hottest dance moves and the wildest gossip of each episode. It's just such an exciting opportunity for us to talk about the show that has been a huge part of our lives. And finally, we can relax and obsess about it from the fan side. Today, I've got Sasha and Max. Let's get into it. All right, season 34, Dancing with the Stars, was last night. We were all there. What did you guys think overall of the experience? Go.
Take it away.
I mean, Sasha still has a job there.
What did you think, babe, honestly?
First of all, I felt the most detached and as a member of audience who was happy to be there that I've ever been before. I don't know why. Maybe it's because you weren't on it finally. And the two of us had a date.
That we could sit there together.
Like, we sat through together. I enjoyed it. I just enjoyed it. And my first thought is the level of dancing is huge. Everybody could dance. And you know how you cast the maybes? I feel like this season more than other, most of the maybes, if not all, turned out to be like, damn, she can dance. Damn, he can dance.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I thought immediately too. The level is so high. Yeah. What'd you think?
Listen, I was running around a lot.
Busy.
I was running around.
You were working.
We were getting so I was doing the TikTok live.
Yeah.
And we had like over 300,000 people tune in, which is
That's insane.
amazing. So we were doing I actually got to go into the booth. We took all the viewers into the booth and feel like all the people in the booth, they have this little tradition. It was kind of cool.
Wait, the booth is in
the control booth.
The control booth?
So yeah, we were there with the live. I was holding it and I was part of it. And Phil says his little thing and then they do their little secret thing. And then it's like, we are live. Bam.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool.
That's really cool. They would have loved to have seen that.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to see that. I've been on the show for how many years? But it was really, not going to lie, it was a different vibe for me because usually I'm used to dancing. But it was so great to just see, like Max said, the level of dance was really, really high. Something was happening 24/7. I don't know if it was because I was just running constantly from corner to corner to corner trying to get interviews.
I do have to say the audience could have done better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, you think the audience was loud?
The audience was
low?
I feel like either and I'm not throwing, no, it's everybody's doing the job. It's first episode, whatever. But I feel like there was something missing with the audience.
Interesting.
I feel like we needed
quiet.
another hype man maybe
Hyping
around to
maybe.
hype up the crowd a little bit more because everyone's so tuned in.
Interesting.
And just zoned in on what's happening.
I noticed there were more jumps before. People were jumping out of their seats and clapping and really rallied up. I feel like people were like, can we, should we? I feel somebody had to give permission to guys, we going nuts.
Yes.
This next perform. You know how we had this guy with every numbers
right.
Yo, this next performance we're gonna have this element and we're going crazy, okay, everybody, blah blah.
I think the reason to that was sometimes when they would do that, the celeb wouldn't hear the click tracks when it was everyone applause. So then it was a loud applause.
Screw the celeb, it's about the show.
And explain to the viewers what a click track is, Max.
What is a click track? Because that's really important before the dance.
Yeah, of course. It's when it's the click into the sound to the song, because when the song starts, we can't hear it until it's well into few counts. And so if the dance has to start on that one in whatever shape or form, whatever they have to do, and on one you turn around. If they don't hear the click track, it has to be loud enough for them to hear the song to get into that step. I get it.
Very important. There's
also ways to avoid these things. You can start together. You can tap them. You can do whatever. Be pro. I'm just saying.
No,
look, I agree.
No one wants to stand there.
I just wanted,
and then your partner's behind, and then instead of the click, you're going.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you this. There was a moment when I wasn't looking forward to jumping up and down. You know that. Right. But there was a moment when I was like, oh my god, and
you said Mormon.
Everybody's sitting, and I'm like, oh, and I sat back down. I was.
No, I think they've probably done it for a reason, for sure. But that just getting back to that click track. this is something that people don't know at home that like provides an essential part of the beginning of the dance, because we all know how many celebrities have missed the beginning of the dance.
But you won with
And
a guy who
pros.
couldn't hear anything. So how
I
essential
know.
is it?
Well, what do you think I was doing, or what somebody was signing off? We were signing like 5, 6, 7, 8, go, like that to
That's
him.
pretty
This was
cool.
Niall DeMarco, by the way.
But also too, so for the people at home that watch the show, they don't hear the click tracks. It's not for anyone at home. So they
No.
just hear applause, music starts.
Yeah.
But in the audience, you hear applause, live in 5, 4, silence, 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 3, click, click, click. So that's the scary part of like, if you're choreographing something and it's on the first 1 count, it's pretty scary.
That's why you never choreograph on the first like
Always choreograph because it's
2
start. You're
counts.
not going to stand there and just go 1, 2, go.
Well,
I just hold it
I always
in my hand. I'm
always
like,
on the
nah,
one.
I'm not
I'm like,
letting you
let's go. Click, click, click.
I haven't
Hey.
been able to do that most of the time
for
with
a
my
long time.
partners, but no, I would either like be shouting at them or like
Right.
pushing them to go forward.
Don't push
you know?
them.
Well, you know, like gently nudge in the back.
No, but I
Gently
also
nudge in
believe
the
that
back.
like end result production, probably has some level adjustments and all that to make it a great looking show. I'm saying my personal thing. I found myself on my elbows looking forward because the dancing was so good. I just looked around and I was like, "Do these people know what they're looking at? This is
Yeah,
awesome."
there's a couple of people
That
that.
was my only thought. Otherwise, it was
Well,
great to be back.
Let's get started into Ezra. Ezra and Jordan.
All right, take it away, guys.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Well, you've danced with a lot of gymnasts.
With the rest of the team,
right?
Sasha.
Actually, I just spoke to Simone on the way here.
Sasha's danced with the rest
You
of
did?
them.
I did, yeah. I just spoke to Simone on the way here. She's doing great. Listen, I think they did great. Ez finally got to shine.
Yeah.
Jordan did great also. Again, there's nothing more stressful than going first. And not only going first, but also going first of a premiere. So this
Yes.
is, the show's been off for a year. Bang, here we go. So they are the first couple they see. So listen, I think they did great.
They did. They opened up really well.
They opened up really well. Every couple has something to work on. So this is a great start. I think it's a great start for them.
No, their routine was very flashy, a lot of lifts. The salsa was good. I would have liked to have seen more salsa, but that's kind of with everybody in the first week too and moving on,
why
you know?
not? Why not do more salsa?
Well,
right
because
away?
I think probably because you can lift in the salsa. It's like, and she can execute everything so wonderfully, beautifully well because she is that gymnast. I mean, yeah, throw in a lift. But yeah, in general, I thought she did a really good job. Just maybe more salsa,
I think
you know?
I agree, but I also think the in-betweens, there was moments where she had this like
She did.
vibe. So I'm really excited to see what they do next.
Yep.
This is not a comment of like it wasn't good enough. It's more like you said, the in-between moments when salsa was on, it was so good.
Yeah.
Why not do more of that? Why not do one less trick? Why not leave some for later? I'm also saying it from like, longevity's perspective, and Ezra, it's his first run at it. So he's doing everything at 100%. He did every single lift on his right arm. And then
Did he?
right after the
Did you?
dance, he was sitting there and Gina was working on him, the PT, and he had an ice pack on his shoulder. I'm like, but why do that? If you want to have this and you have somebody you can do stuff with, why jeopardize anything with that physical? So I feel like he could have done 1-2 less lifts in place of what we all saw would have been a great salsa moment.
Yeah.
I am really excited for them because I feel like Ez didn't have the best season last season. So this time it's his time to shine.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what cool things they do next. Because if that's a glimpse of what she can do, I'm excited to see a contemporary or a jazz. Or
She'll be great at
She'll
contemporary.
be great,
Yeah.
right? So I'm excited
Yeah.
to see those things. I think the height thing is definitely gonna be a positive in a way because you can get away with doing those tricks, those lifts, and
Yeah.
and Jordan is someone who can
She
she
can
can do
flip.
them by herself if she needed to. We all
Right.
know that.
All right. Carrie Ann missing. I mean,
Carrie-Anne, I hope she's okay.
Yeah. She was definitely missed. Those
Definitely.
boys need the female female spirit sitting next to them. Okay.
I mean, or any other
She was
spirit.
missed.
Or any other spirit. I think that place needed to be filled for sure. It's not a criticism. It's again observationally. I like its cute moment that she's never missed a show. I guess that was the play on.
Yeah.
But which is feeding itself 20 years later. But also, why not give that place, a person that could speak on the show? And there was plenty of us. I mean, I was sitting literally 2 seats to the left, so I could have stepped in at any point.
Man, I was waiting for you to just hop in there. Like,
Yeah.
Hop in there. What are you gonna
That
do?
would have been
Stop a
interesting.
live
That would have been
broadcast?
funny.
3 guys.
That
on
would
the
have been
panel.
funny
What's
for
wrong with
you guys. It would have been funny watching me
nothing
be
wrong with it.
escorted outside by my friends and security. Be like, Max, come on. What are you doing?
that's a 10.
Can you imagine?
You're just getting escorted, but as you're getting escorted, you're still scoring.
yeah, that's a 10. No, I thought it was. The seat was missed. The opinion was missed.
Yeah.
What is that jump?
Yeah.
We're gonna
Carrie
say
Ann,
the
we
big-
missed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely missed you.
Yeah.
Definitely. And, it's a testament to how great she is. And when she wasn't there, you felt it.
All right. Dylan and Daniela. Their team name is Daddy.
Daddy.
I'm obsessed. I'm
Yeah,
obsessed.
you are.
I really am. Yeah. He's
Tell
clear.
us why you're obsessed with
Well,
Daddy,
he's
Peter.
clearly the heartthrob of the season, but he's like the cutest, serene heartthrob. He's not like a in your face, like I'm the hottest shit
It's like
around.
he's not trying.
Yeah, he's not trying. He's just like a cool heartthrob. I thought Danny is like one of the best choreographers, teachers that we have on the show. So you can see immediately the technical ability that she is showing on him. I thought that they did an amazing technical cha-cha. I want to know what you guys think.
I mean, I thought that she did a fantastic thing in one aspect. She said, and I'm just thinking that's what she did. She said, "Look, we're not going to run after competing with everyone in dance in general, but we're going to hone in on the things that people tune in for him, right? And if he is that heartthrob, which he is, and he has the physique, which he does." I thought it was awesome to see that she focused on hip action and small,
She did.
non-syncopated. She didn't overwhelm him with speed and the amount of travel. She didn't overwhelm him too much with choreographical things like that. She kept it simple and she really honed in. Like, because when he started doing the lock steps and the hips, that's what we all noticed. It was cute.
So
it
true.
worked with the sex appeal thing going on. And if not him, then who, So that was
He
a
is the
great,
one to do that.
great
Yeah.
execution of that.
No, you know what I liked? It was very strong in the sense of I can see that Danny worked really hard on specific things that will help next week and next week. So it's not just, mate, learn this choreography. We're going to act it out. You're going to be all sexy and this and that. And we're going to, no, I feel like Danny always has a strategy. So her strategy is she's working on these like a check where his toe was completely the opposite, creating an opposition in his top body. He was leading with his toe. His lock steps were going from bent to straight, from bent to straight. Everything she was working on in that week is going to domino and make him a better dancer.
For sure.
And I think that's where Danny's really clever. And it was very nice to see a cha-cha do a cha-cha and a cha-cha to be to cha-cha timing. It
Yes.
was very strong in the sense of his New Yorkers were like the arm, the wrist, everything was very well done.
It was clean.
It was clean. It was smart. I think she did a really good job, and I think that's going to help her with his progression. Because at the end of the day, it's not a sprint; it's a marathon. And each week, you want something that's going to benefit you the next week, and
so
the next
by
week.
week 6, you just recycle turns, pivots, drops, spins.
That's exactly it.
And you deliver them to your celebrity like, hey, it's that thing we did week 2. Remember? She's like, oh yeah, I got this, and it's like it's a rendezvous.
With a different character, a different technique, different timing, heel, maybe step. But that's the world of ballroom dancing. How many years has Dancing with the Stars been on? It's literally the same combination of steps, just in different formations. That's sometimes what happens.
Yeah. I have one note, one thing, right? And I think Derek said it. He was like, I wanted a little bit more oomph. Like I wanted a little bit more attack and a little bit more energy. The technique was really, really good. But because I feel like it was maybe the song, the milkshake song, because it was
song. It was a very
it was gooey.
We're gonna pump and we're gonna do
Right.
this. It's a very like inner feeling song.
Yes. If I could say one thing, it would have been that. It would be I need more attack. That's my only thing. Yeah.
I like them.
I liked it. I feel like their attack came from his transfer of foot to foot, where he was like, boom,
Mm-hmm.
it was strong. That's very hard to do for someone who's never danced before.
For sure.
Yeah.
Compounding foundation. That's what she's doing. I mean, that's the name of the game that like in my heydays I discovered like I can't teach her a dance every week. I have to teach her until the point I need to teach her the process and compound information to when I can finally kick in like week 6 and now it's easier. Because the dances are getting longer, the time spent on teaching choreography is going to get much more, and so you're trying to,
It's when you can create
Make it easier.
it's when you can create a language with them. All right, let's go. We're gonna go into a pivot, into a telly, into a drop. From week 1, you're like, let's do that. They're like, what?
That's why I don't speak. I'm like, listen, I'm going to make you do stuff. Just don't say anything.
What about your
And
dance
don't
partners?
ask me anything. Huh? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I stole something from the show, from set.
What'd you
I hope
steal?
I'm not going to get fired for this.
Oh.
I knew we were going to do this.
Scores.
No, not the scores.
Oh, I love this. We have a full
We have a full runner
Order.
show. Order.
I love it.
This is how it's presented. There was other papers there that had much more working material. I was like, no, this is
Can't take
probably
that.
not something that should be taken. No, but we have
Who's
the-
next? Who's next?
Probably the last time
What
Max
do we
is
have
allowed
now?
in
Why
there.
don't you have it?
Yeah. Okay, guys. Elaine and Allan.
Yes.
I mean, this
first
is
of
the
all,
this
I
is the one
love
that
her.
like everybody looked at the cast and were like, yeah, she's probably cute, probably not. But these guys are all dancers. Let's
Right.
talk about them. And nobody spoke about her. And she came out in the package and was like, oh, by the way, I started my career as a professional dancer, so here you go.
I was pleasantly surprised. I'm a huge fan anyway. Like I love Elaine, obviously from what's the movie?
You love it that much? Parent Trap.
I couldn't
babe.
remember it
Parent
last
Trap.
night either. I was
Come
like, what's
on.
the movie? But I love
I
it.
love Elaine. Where's she from?
What's her name? again?
Parent Trap.
Parent Trap.
Yeah.
Obsessed, right? She was so gorgeous, and she
You're
literally
that
looks.
obsessed you forgot the name.
Yeah, she literally looks the exact same.
Exactly the same.
She came down the stairs, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be, what it is.
I knew
No.
it was going to be great.
She
Yeah.
was incredible.
Absolutely.
She didn't mess up one step from what I could see from where I was sitting, right? Did you see a muck-up?
No, but I thought that she was second biggest surprise, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
She was a-
third biggest surprise,
Yeah.
dance-wise.
No, for sure. I thought that there was great content in there, great cha-cha content. I think they look great together, the height, the look, everything. And damn, she can move. She was busting it. And I was very surprised and taken back. And I think she did extremely well and she should be watched.
No, but you can tell that she was just living it.
Yeah.
She was having a good time, and that's what the show is about. Sometimes what happens is you train all week for this one day, and then you get there, you do the dance, and you have an out-of-body experience. You don't get anything wrong, but you just literally like, how was that? I don't really remember it, but did I do good? That type of feel.
Yeah, you black out.
And it's like, it's such a shame. And I was telling this actually to
Those were
Jen.
some of my best performance. No, I'm just kidding.
I was actually telling that to Jen. She's like, do you have any advice? And I was telling her like,
Jen who?
Affleck.
Oh,
And you've done the hard work. Now it's time to just go out there and enjoy it. Because then that's the one time you get to do that dance. Like next
but
week,
it's easy
gonna be,
to do when you're an ex-professional dancer
Yeah.
in the past.
Absolutely. But at the same time, the work is done. You've rehearsed it so many times. You've done blocking. You've done dress. Like now's the time. Now is the time to like, what's the point of doing all the training and then standing there and then going, oh, I hope this is good, instead of being like, you know what,
No,
let's
for sure.
go for it.
But babe, you have to remember, like, they're thinking, holy shit, this is live now. Like, I can't fuck up any steps. Like, I have to be good. And then, of course, they're thinking about every single step.
But that's the key. Like, if you have that mind frame of like, okay, no, don't think of that. You're on a TV show.
But they've also done, by now, they've done
2 weeks.
3 days of media, endless, media tours, whether it's radio or some kind of streaming or whatever it is, podcast, talking about how much they want to win, how much it means to them, how much they hype themselves up more so than anything. Like, we try to calm them down. I found that, like, I keep her calm. She leaves the room and then hypes up again. I'm like, I get her back at the level that we keep her calm, and then she comes out and it's again. I'm like, I can't control that.
I mean, listen, everyone has their own. Like, sometimes I remember with Alison Hannigan, I mean, loved that woman, never danced a day in her life. And she did so good, but we would go to the back where you would run the numbers. And I'm like, okay, let's go. And she was like completely like, didn't know what foot to start, like facing the other way. She's facing this way. I'm like,
this is Peter's favorite situation.
And I'm like, guys, I was like, Alice, you know what? It's just the vibe. Like, okay, let's go. You've got it. You've done it 1,000 times. And she's like, yeah, it's just this space. Like, I've got it. And she had it.
Mine didn't.
We lost it a little bit.
Mine did not have it.
I remember.
A lot of mine didn't have it. It's funny because each celebrity is different. You don't know how they're going to react when they get on the stage, when they see the stage the first time at camera blocking. Everything can go out the window as soon as you step on the stage. And some people thrive. Some people get better. Like I had Donald Driver, Niall DeMarco, obviously the people that I won with and got pretty far with, they were better at live show compared to dress rehearsal.
Right.
Like Donald hyped it up. He went up another level before he, when it was live. So when you get those sorts of people, it's obviously amazing. But other people just need
But I think that
more
makes
training
it more
and work.
fun. I think that makes it more fun because you don't know which way it's going to go. It's like, all right, what? And the thing is, and so many people do it. Even Selma, when I danced with Selma,
She was awesome.
she was amazing, and that was like just beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
Like she would describe me as her walking stick. When we danced, she was stable. The second we would stop dancing, she would stop feeling her left leg. Like she wouldn't be able to talk. Like it would really I think ballroom dancing, to be honest, is something special in the sense of it takes you somewhere else, and it could be used for medicine. But
dance can be medicine.
Well,
Yeah, that's what you promote with Dance With Me.
For what she's going through, I mean, it's the only thing that reconnects the neurological and physiological. And so that's when you struggle with the disconnect, in some shape or form, which are all these, my grandma's Alzheimer's. Like that was the hardest thing to realize, that we could have helped her if she were to dance. And guess what? I have dance studios for adults. So it's like, it's absolutely healing.
I think it's healing, but it's also in the sense of like it's a time frame. So because Selma has MS, she would have to drop to the ground because she would start like she wouldn't be able to talk.
I remember that day.
She would have to drop down to the ground because when she's scrunched, there's less to travel from her brain to her body.
That's crazy.
But the crazy thing is, when we were dancing, she was phenomenal. Like she was, yes, there was one time when in the jive, she stopped, she did not feel her leg. In her left leg, just completely could not feel it.
Gave out.
She goes blind in one eye. But when we were dancing, that's the thing. Like she would be able to talk. She would be able to move. I would hold her. When I was dancing with her, mind you, I would never have one hand on her. I would always be two hands because of just everything that she's been through and for safety. But in saying that, she was one that would talk during dancing. We would be dancing. She's like, I just fucked up. I was like, I know, it's okay. She's like, I wonder if they saw. And I'm like, they probably did now. Even to the point of walking up to the judges, I'm holding her hand. She's like, I fucked up. Let's just tell everyone. She was the best. But teaching her was such a reward because I wish people saw, and I have it on my phone somewhere, the struggle just from one foot to the other and transferring your weight. Mm-hmm. Just that for the first time. It was like,
Yeah, she was something special to watch.
But at the end result, like, was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Truly. All right. Thank you, Selma. We love you.
Salms, we love ya.
Whitney and Mark, I'm obsessed. I'm just going to say right now, she is so chic, so beautiful, so classic. I loved every single line she did. Obviously, Mark Ballas is brilliant at choreography and teaching. I was so blown away by her dance. I know she has dance experience, so that goes a long, long way. She didn't look nervous. She was in it. I absolutely loved it. 10s from me. That would have been a 10 in the finale, by the way.
I mean,
I know.
she's a dancer, but ballroom dancing is a very unique style. So you can dance and do the show and not do ballroom. It's going to be an uphill battle because sometimes you have things that you have to empty that cup out all the way to refill it. Loved it. Loved her.
Yeah.
I love everything about her smile, her personality, her dedication, just everything that she's doing.
Yeah.
And also, too, it's beautiful to watch because you can tell that she's been a fan of the show for a very long time. She's had great success in her show, Mormon Housewives, which love. And now
Mormon Housewives.
Yeah. What did I say?
That's what you said, the Mormon Housewives.
Yeah. That's her show. She's on that.
I know, Secret Lives of the Mormon Wives.
You told us to be quick, so I'm doing shortcuts. Wow.
You blended in Housewives and Mormon Wives.
Yeah, okay. But what I'm saying is she's on that show, and now because she's on that show, she can do her dream show, which is Dancing with Stars, and it's beautiful. You can tell that was her
She's
dream.
living the dream right now.
She's living the dream right now.
Yeah.
But for the sake of everybody on the same plane, she's definitely got a leg up. And the beauty of this show now at season 34 is that all they got to do is best dance every single night. And I think that she's going to win the crowd. They're definitely the front runner.
She has a big following, yeah. There was a few people that gave me goosebumps, very, very few last night, okay? And one of them was Baron and Britt.
Oh, yeah.
I will say his music choice, his tenaciousness in the dance.
Peter, what does that mean? Tenacious.
What do you mean? I'm smart. You know, I have a lot of vocab in here. The way that he was so in it and he didn't come out of that character for the whole dance. I loved it. I loved what he wore. The pants were an amazing choice. Britt, very, very good. Very good of you. I thought that the pants were great because they were flowy. No, they were flowy.
You love these pants.
I love his pants.
Yeah.
I mean, that's MC Hammer pants, but he had that vintage Emmett Smith vibes.
Yes.
He gave us that, like, definitely not a dancer, definitely, somebody we know, an athlete, athletic by nature and all that, but here to have a great time, and it showed.
Yeah.
And it's a category, he occupies a category of his own, and I think that's going to take them far, because who, if not him? There's not another athlete in that sense. There's not another, older gentleman, who can still groove and
I think
toes.
Britt did an amazing job with choreography because she highlighted everything
She's very
that she
smart.
was meant to. Yeah.
She also didn't do any TikToks like dancing, didn't reveal. He just came out, bam. Also, too, I know you love the pants, right?
I love the pants.
You love
Sash.
the pants,
I'm
but
obsessed.
also, okay, and he looks great, right?
Yeah.
So any male that is ballroom knows, like, to do a cha-cha in pants like that, we're not going to feel good. There's no hip action. It's just baggy pants.
But that's what she's camouflaging.
But he killed it with those.
Yes, he killed it with those because they gave him movement, let's be honest.
No,
that's why.
okay, now you don't like the pants?
No, I love the pants, but they gave him movement.
Look at these two Australians. The play on was MC Hammer. The song was.
Yeah, of course.
I
and the
know.
pants were
Yes, but
part
it's
of the costume.
But he looked
Yes.
good
I know what
even
you're
with
saying,
those
yeah.
pants. So imagine when he's going to wear normal pants.
Everybody looks good in those pants.
Have you
That's
seen
what
me
I'm saying.
wear those pants?
I don't want to see you wear those pants.
I'm going to break this up, but I'm on her side. What you're saying is it's harder to make those pants look good. What she's saying the opposite, and I agree with her. No, they move on their own. When he's in tighter pants,
Yeah, but
we're gonna
imagine
have to
those
have more
lines.
hips.
It's all. But he did so good.
But he's gonna have to dance much better because you see less movement of the fabric, and you see more of the
just like
actual hip
like
action.
what you guys
When
do with
put on-
fringe.
Exactly. When
on
you
a
put
woman.
on a dress on a girl, you see less leg. When
Come
you
on. I
when you
disagree.
tighten it, that's okay.
Oh my God.
Physics. Gosh, physics.
I disagree. If I was to put those pants on and try to do a cha-cha, you wouldn't see any action. You wouldn't see anything. I bet you whatever dance they have next, it's going to be great.
Well, no,
It's
yeah,
gonna
he
be
can't
Latin
with.
pants, and he's gonna be criticized for hip action and technique of the legs.
Okay,
and you'll
let's
see.
let's come back here and
Let's
see
do
what
it.
happens.
Let's come back.
I disagree. Baron, you're gonna smash it.
I never
Nobody
he's
said
not
he
gonna
wasn't gonna smash
He's definitely
it.
gonna
Baron,
smash it.
you're not gonna get criticized
There
for
you
those
go
things.
for the leg.
We love your pants, Baron.
All right.
Okay. Alex and Val, you guys take this away. What'd you think?
Mate, he's your brother.
Listen, they also have in the category. I think the best looking couple of the season.
They're super
she
hot together.
definitely has huge appeal. They fit well together in the way they look. Val embraced that sort of like frame of it all. I think she needs to show a little more expression on her face. Honestly,
I agree.
It became almost like, wow, she's so good. Why isn't she, excited about this opportunity? Again, we always notice, and the audience noticed that. There's some gatekeeping audience members, right? And so those will be the ones that say the point and say, she needs to understand and enjoy and, the experience of it. It's a rare opportunity to be on Dance with blah, 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 right? I think she does internally, but she has to externalize her feelings.
Right. We want to see it more.
This is the show where that is a make it or break it. If you don't externalize on Dancing with the Stars, it's gonna bite you.
Okay, so yeah, I will say that I liked the cha-cha.
Do you think Peter looks a bit like her?
If I look like her,
you
I'm
think-
going to be really happy. What do you mean? She's hot as anything.
Do you think Peter looks a bit
She's
like
hot, but-
Alex?
I think Alex looks like Peter. a
There
little
we
bit.
go.
Oh.
Okay. That's husband right there.
Yeah, that's why I married him. See?
Why? Because he said you're hotter than
That's a huge
Again, do you
freaking
see
compliment.
Sasha
Are you kidding
push?
me?
I said what I said. See how the words get twisted?
No, I thought it was great. First dance out, out. You can tell she was very nervous. There's a lot of expectation from her. That's where, and yeah, she's great. I thought it was great. But sometimes there's a lot of pressure on the gymnast or someone like Alex Earl or someone like Whitney. There's a lot of expectations. So sometimes maybe the pressure gets to these celebrities. So I think that was a warm up for her. I think we're going to see some really cool things.
She's obviously got a great body, legs, feet. I think she's got a long way to go and she's going to be there for a while.
Oh,
So
absolutely. I also think it's great that someone like Alex is doing the show. This is bringing such a new audience to the show, a new generation. So, yeah, she is kind of a standalone on her own 2 feet type of girl, which is great for the show. And I think that's where the expectation comes in. So I'm really excited to see her in Ballroom, like in a frame. I think she's going to be elegant, beautiful.
yeah, she's
It'll
going to
be
be
a good
great.
one.
All right, Scott and Riley.
Ooh, love it.
I loved their TikTok-y pieces that they put in. I agree with what the judges say, though.
I was running around. I didn't really hear what the judges said.
I think he started with amazing tango frame. He's tall, he's elegant looking. They fit so well together because she's also got a beautiful long frame. But then it got messy. It's first dance. I know you can't expect like amazing results every single time, but I would have liked to have seen more tango also.
Unfortunately, I didn't see this one because I was running around, but I saw the dress run. He's just such a nice guy. He's just
We're
like,
not talking about nice guy. We're talking about dance, Sash.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the dance, Sash?
Come on, Sasha.
I liked it. Listen, I liked it. I
liked it
I'm
too.
excited for Riley because she gets a chance to build something because I can see what that guy can do.
Yeah.
Listen, tango is hard. Tango is a hard dance, especially when you're tall. And they're two tall dancers. I'm excited to see. I think they have a cha-cha next maybe or something Latin.
I think that he's probably really good at retaining choreography and picking stuff up.
The TikTok that he did, I was like,
yeah. No, his like, what do
Yeah.
you call it? Voguing arms and all of that. Sensational. Amazing. Danielle and Pasha.
loved it.
So sweet, so tender, so fluid. Oh my gosh. I was blown away with her fluidity. Yeah. What did you think?
No, I mean, first of all, I was a fan. Topanga.
That's your boo?
That's my high school days. No, I thought Pasha's doing the right thing. Honestly, when I watched the dance, I felt like her legs are hurting. Like something's hurting.
What do you mean?
hurting? And then I found out that she had a minor hamstring tear because he had to do this last thing, when they go down, and she kept doing it over and over and over, and she finally her hamstring gave up, and right before the show she has this huge black and blue. Anyway, but I think when she's fully healthy, whatever, she's gonna be fine. I think she just needs, it's up against so many incredible dancers, right? They need to stay with their plan. Whatever Pasha decided for her, he has to stick with it, and
he's good with that.
Yeah,
too.
and he's good with that. Yeah, so that's why their performance was great. It's well thought out for her, and she executed it. It's right leg, hip, right leg lunge, right leg this, right leg like this. Just at some point, is going to give up. So, I hope she recovers fast.
No, I loved it. I mean, Pasha's a really good friend of mine. And actually, so is Danielle. I've known Danielle for a while now.
They're in the same house. They're related.
No,
The other Danielle.
Danielle.
Oh, you mean? yeah. Isn't that?
Topanga.
Yeah. There you go.
And I'm so excited for her. She's wanted to do the show for a while now, and I'm happy she's with Pash because Pash knows exactly what to do and how to do it. He's very strategic in planning, and at the end of the day, like, we all have to remember that this is a TV show, and not the best dancers win.
Of course.
The best stories win, the best challenges, what inspires people at home. And I think Danielle's got a really strong shot at this because she's gone through a lot, with cancer and her divorce. And I think she can inspire and has inspired so many people out there that you'll want to vote for her. Not that the dancing's not there. The good thing is
she was surprisingly
she can
good.
dance.
Yeah.
Like Pasha got her to such an amazing thing. You know what I'm excited for though is like when they do a Latin dance, whatever dance style they do next, to see her open.
Do you think she'll be better at that?
I think she'll be great. It looks like she has incredible lines, like beautiful feet. So I'm excited. And Pasha's the man for the job. So
True. Okay, Jen and Jan, our new guy Jan.
yes.
He's a looker, isn't he?
Isn't he?
Isn't he?
He's a good looking boy, that guy.
Yeah, straight from Taylor Swift. Gosh.
Tay-Tay?
Yeah.
Tay-Tay. I saw him twice. So we
What do you
went
mean?
to a Taylor Swift concert. Was with Allison. Dina was there.
Oh, nice.
And Jen. We did a little trip out there. And it was great. He was incredible. He's a star.
Yeah.
On the stage, the arena is so big. I mean, she performs to thousands of people. And, the stage is this little, where we were sitting. But even then, he really stands out. So I'm excited for him. Again, it's not easy being in a show that is a little out of your genre. So I'm excited for him because he's pushing himself. And I thought he did a great job with Jen.
I did too. I thought he showcased her really well.
He definitely showcased her. You can tell Jen is nervous. And I feel like he really kept her safe.
Yeah.
Uphill climb.
What do you mean?
Uphill battle. I feel like, so when I say category, right, and when I say like Alex and Val are in their own category, actress, older person, athlete, male athlete, you know what I'm saying, current, retired, like when Dina casts the show,
right,
you fill in the boxes with, whatever. This is probably going to be a finalist. This is probably somebody may go first. Like, you can't cast everybody, all the winners, right? So I think within that process, it's Jen and Whitney in the exact same category.
They
will push this rivalry as much as they can, but at the end of the day, it's already a very much, an uneven battlefield.
Ooh, really?
Absolutely, without a question of a doubt. From the experience of Mark Ballas and Jan to the dance experience of Whitney and Jen to the chemistry and ability between those two couples and what they can do, it is already not
right.
If you're gonna look at it as a start to and you're right, and this has been my favorite phrase, it's not a race, it's a marathon, but still start matters, and somebody took off, and this is already In my opinion,
think
it's,
just
they need to, sorry. And the last thing I'll
Yeah.
say to wrap it up in a positive way, because it's not a negative comment. She's great. They did a great job. It's not like she fell on, it's not a negative comment.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that you have to separate themselves completely, find their own identity, keep it in that frame. They have to find a way to be completely different and show something we haven't maybe not seen yet because he's new.
Yeah, but I think, it is, again, like I said, it's a TV show. Jen has just had a baby 8 weeks ago. Now, to do a routine like that 8 weeks ago, I mean, I'm not a father. I don't know, or I'm divorced.
But even if you were a father,
yeah.
you wouldn't.
Yeah, but I'm saying
be,
my wife, But what I'm saying is she probably inspired so many women out there to be like, you know what? Hell yeah. Like, I know what I felt at 8 weeks, not me personally, but pretend.
I know what it feels like.
Exactly.
I went back twice one was after 6 weeks, one was after 8 weeks.
But that's what I'm saying.
100%. She represents that category.
And that's a big one.
That's a big one,
That's her bubble then. That's her thing. I think because they also look completely different. They have nothing in common. If I was to say one thing about the dance,
same pool of fans and from the same pool of people that love them, and that's gonna ultimately come to in our household, if you, me, Val, and Jenna on the show at the same time, and our poor mother has to decide who gets the vote, obviously it'll go to Val. But no,
wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, no, she'll just vote for every single one of you, and it will cancel it out.
And we don't want that. We like, nah, Ma, give it to one. Don't tell us who it is, but let's just make sure that the one.
You think she'll give it to Val? Nah.
No, she'll give it to me 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. They
what about your dad?
You are a mama's boy.
My dad will give it to Val.
Really?
No. Pops will give it to either Jenna or Peta because he will say, but I try to be a gentleman,
he
will definitely.
Who would he give it to? Peter or Jenna, if it was between those two?
That you have to put him on the spot. I have no idea.
mean, is there anything to...
What?
She's like, I've been there longer.
I've been there longer. Come on, I've been a part of the family longer.
I don't know. I think...
I see what you mean. Okay.
No.
Okay.
All jokes.
All jokes aside.
All jokes aside, I would have liked to have seen more salsa. Again, but I guess week
and
one.
on top of that, and so you have the
but that's what the judges said
for the two couples, and Whitney's comments were different. Whitney's comments were wow, and we repeated them.
But you have to understand the good thing about this show is
show the progress.
No. So next week it's a different dance.
100%.
We're back to square one.
100%.
Different styles.
Square one.
100%.
Square one.
Yeah.
Next couple.
I just don't.
We're never gonna get through this.
She stands a chance.
Okay.
Okay, the good old Corey and Jenna.
Corey and Jenna.
Now, I don't know him at all.
I
haven't
watched
grown up with
movies
him.
Of his. Legend.
Are you a fan? Legend? Amazing.
Legend. I mean, I don't know much about like what he's done. Well,
he loves Michael Jackson.
But I love Michael Jackson.
Well,
so
our mutual
you guys have a lot in
friend,
common.
Ron, irrelevant for this thing,
Irrelevant.
but he named his Fratelli after Goonies.
Yeah.
And I had no idea what this was. I'm like, Goonies? What is Goonies?
Yeah,
and so
massive.
he showed me, he's like, that's that movie. And
wow.
And so Corey Feldman has this cult following, meaning like from the movies called following.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
I mean, he's massive. And,
Okay, so but that just goes back to your question.
Right.
So so he has a massive following.
Yes.
Just like Jen does because of what she's been through. So that's where dance experience on this show sometimes doesn't work out because it depends on how you connect with the person watching on the other side.
Yes.
Okay, tell me what you thought of this dance.
I thought that it was what I expected it to be. He has no ballroom dance experience. Obviously, he is a performer, so I could see that was coming out in him. And I loved the little bits that she did put in there.
Yeah.
The little Michael Jackson-esque moments. I loved those. I think he just needs more time in the studio, to be honest. He needs more rehearsal. And I think Jen did an incredible job.
Did you see her abs?
Yeah. I mean,
Was she breathing?
I think she's more ripped than any time before that she's ever been on the show. She looks amazing. What do you think, babe?
I thought that the plan is now probably to keep it simple and clean,
Yeah.
you know, and like maybe one thing per dance that stands out, and then keep it, you know, the rest simple and clean. But I would say that outside of current reality stars, the Mormon girls, like Sasha said, and all that, he's one of the biggest names. So if there's still the demographic of people that watch Dancing with the Stars for the
He's a
last
big
20 years, they know him better than most.
It'll be interesting. I mean, I'm very interested to see what their next dance is and how it goes.
But me too. I wanna sort of like refrain from, what if he's puts on a tail suit and does foxtrot and looks incredible.
He might. He might look insane.
You
Yeah.
know? So we don't,
In a good way.
You know, I want to see it.
Okay.
All right.
Couple.
Next, Lauren and Brandon. I was so pleasantly surprised.
That's my number one biggest surprise of the day.
I'm not surprised at all.
You
I thought
probably
it was
saw it.
great.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I was like on the edge of my seat. She was so fluid. She missed no steps.
Nothing.
Nothing. It was crisp,
Strong.
clean.
The arm was straight. You know what I don't get sometimes? When people teach their girls to have a straight arm in ballroom, I get so confused of why they would do that. I saw a lot of that yesterday.
Well, it might not also be just teaching.
No, I'm saying Brandon. She was
kidding.
great. It wasn't straight.
Oh, you mean he did it right?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
yeah. No,
beautiful
of course.
to watch.
It was awesome.
But what I mean is
Yeah.
like when the arm is straight for a girl, the shoulder pops out, and then it's like, and if you just have it a little bent, there's going to be a nice space here if it's straight.
I mean, so easy to say, right?
But I mean,
Yeah.
you either bend it or you
She
straight it.
looked so easy.
Yeah.
She looked great,
so light.
strong, flat,
Yeah.
bent. Because tango is all the way flat. Like it was great.
I think this is someone that, again, you looked at the cast and like, and her, and you probably kept it moving. It's
Because I think
Fifth Harmony, like
Yeah.
Fifth Harmony, like Normani, third.
Yeah, but Normani
Ali, third.
belongs to the period of time, in my opinion, that like we've changed, we've moved on. So she kind of like came in. I didn't even realize
She came in late too, though, babe.
who she was, and then all of a sudden she walked out. Oh wow! In my opinion, she's gonna show one of the biggest transformations. You know, I can't wait for her story. I can't wait for Normani back in the ballroom. I don't think she's been back yet. You know what I'm saying? So she has a lot of support, and the dance level was sick.
Sick.
Okay.
Excited for her to do a cha-cha, or
I want to see it.
Yeah,
See
she'll
it.
be great. She'll be snappy.
Sassy.
Andy and Emma. God love him. Andy
Yeah,
Richter.
he's hilarious.
I had no idea who this guy was.
really.
I had no idea.
She
I've
watched
never
weird shows on television.
I've never seen his stand-ups or
Really good.
Yeah. I was so impressed. I love how Emma kept it clean, fresh, fun. It wasn't too complicated for him where he didn't screw up.
It was entertaining to watch.
Yes.
and it made you feel good watching.
Yes, and I was
Like, it
cheering
put
him on.
That's the key too, I think. Like sometimes people talk about, oh, you got to do the technique and the choreography and this and that. But if you're watching it and it makes you feel something,
Yeah,
that's a win for me.
absolutely.
So again, this is the kind of couple like he can't try to compete to win ballroom dance competition against this crowd. It's
sure.
not going to happen. But in reality, he shouldn't. He should occupy again his category of a person that enjoys it so much that it translates to the viewer and it
So
makes
cute.
them want to vote and see him again and again. This week, it was exactly what happened.
Yeah,
We
Emma
got
did a
that
great
feeling.
job.
Great job.
We didn't judge him for his cha-cha. We loved his participation.
But his cha-cha was pretty good too, like the New Yorkers and stuff.
Because it was
Right.
clean.
It was
But-
clean. It was great.
Great job,
And
Andy.
I feel like the amount of messages you probably have in your inbox too, the amount of people that I get saying, oh, I watched you dance with blah, 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 and especially a lot with Selma actually, because of you, I started ballroom dancing. Now, that's the best gift we can get. But watching Andy, that's like the amount of people that probably watched him and he inspired
Yeah.
to be like, you know what? This looks fun. I want to do it.
yeah.
Yeah, you
If he
should.
can
Come-
do it, I
come-
can
come,
do it.
Come to dance with me. You saw it.
Plug it.
Dance with
You
Me
saw-
Studios.
Did you
Everybody
see the
look it
plug
up.
We got.
No.
We got the plug in
The next couple.
Gleb and Hilaria.
Oh, okay. The next couple. We're going to
Package.
get to it before it
We're going to
turns
get
out.
to it, babe. Okay.
Let's go.
Hilaria, is that how you say it? Hilaria?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I love that name. And Gleb. Hot to trot.
Hot to trot.
Loved these guys. Obviously, she's got oodles of dance experience and particularly ballroom dance experience, which we could see
Particularly
immediately.
Latin ballroom dance.
Latin experience. Look,
Look.
I'm obsessed with the way that Gleb has somebody that he can go full throttle into a professional
Beautiful.
routine that he can bang out a cha-cha of his dreams. I love that. What did you think?
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
I just love
It
that
made me
he's-
smile.
He's no thought process involved. Like cha-cha, let's do cha-cha.
Here's the
Samba,
thing.
let's do samba.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing
What's
where
the
it gets
thing?
tricky.
Okay.
7-7.
Okay, 7-7.
7-7. So there was someone that got an 8. Obviously. Not them.
Right.
Now, it was awesome to see Gleb and her just come out and kick some ass. Like
Yeah.
that. I wish the judges would have said, guys, to be fair, that is probably the highest and best cha-cha ever done on the show by a celeb. Is there anyone that's ever done a cha-cha better than that cha-cha?
Why are you instigating? First of all, yes.
Who?
Doesn't matter.
Who?
Second of
Who?
all,
No,
we-
just
guys,
say
What
who.
celeb has done?
Wait, Mark and his last
Hundreds.
partner.
You know what I'm saying? First of
Charlie.
all, Charlie D'Amelio
Insane.
killed it.
Insane.
She killed
Nicole
it.
Scherzinger killed it. I can bring up a couple of dudes that killed it.
Not like that though.
You and Meryl.
First of all, yeah, but different type of killed it. What
Well,
you're
I'm
trying
talking
what you're
about-
trying to say, if I may, I'll just put it right here. You can leave it. You
It
know,
looks like
I think what you're saying is that her bar is raised to 12.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Therefore, she got a 7. You
She
know what
got to
I'm
go
saying?
somewhere.
She got to go somewhere.
she's got to go somewhere. But I think that cha-cha was the best cha-cha ever
Possibly.
done on the show by a celeb.
Okay,
So
I'm
you're-
gonna
you're
watch it
on the
again.
record?
I'm
We've
not gonna
never
argue.
had a celeb that can dance a cha-cha like that.
Last but not least, Robert and Whitney.
Robert and Whitney.
He blew my fucking socks off.
Easy, Tiger.
Let me.
The two
I can't
Aussies
go
over
easy
here.
on this tiger. He's like, I swear to God, I was
Phenomenal.
like this,
Phenomenal.
on the edge of my seat.
Okay.
I'm literally like,
You had a table in front of you?
no. I was trying to peer over the freaking judge's table.
Okay, relax. I'm still really. You want me to take this off? I don't understand.
Oh
What
no,
are you
it's not
talking
like
about?
that. No.
Oh, what is it?
No.
You just did a
I'm like
mere,
this
you know,
guy,
whatever.
this hunter has come out, and he's like.
This hunter.
This
Listen.
hunter comes out, skids into Whitney,
Skids.
rips his shirt off, and then does the best jive timing hold. Gotta da 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 hold.
Listen,
Babe.
his syncopation was on fire.
On
Sing-
fire.
His
on
little,
fire.
his little like little rhythmical tidbits were great. I love that like slow motion back kick that
Yes.
she put in da 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 da. I think his high card is obviously Whitney. I think that you know what I said about him is that he has an element that no celebrity had
He's Australian.
ever in the ballroom.
He's an Aussie.
Before that, we had Aussie celebrities. What he
What does he
has is familiarity like a family member that we love.
And who was the last Aussie celeb we had?
because of Bindi freaking
And what did she
Irvin,
do?
who won.
Boom.
No, but the point was that he was that time in the ballroom as a kid. We all remember him, and now audience remembered him too.
Yeah.
he was a huge part of her package. She came in family-driven
Yeah.
kind of environment. He's now carrying the same flag, and we are so happy to see him. I've never
Phenomenal.
been that happy to see anybody.
Yeah.
There are people that I'm a fan of, stars.
No,
of
for sure. It feels
sports
like
and all
we've
that.
known him.
He's just so we've seen him grow up. That's number one,
Right.
And he's just so lovable. Like everyone,
Likeable
he's
guy.
just so nice. Like when you see him, you just want to smile.
Yeah, and that's
to
what
top it
goes
off,
far.
his dancing was even top form. It's
So if we were to choose right now and you have to say one person,
oh.
don't give me this bullshit of, I don't
No,
know.
you can do this after
I don't want
week
to
one.
do it.
Who do you think?
I got to
is
see
winner?
these guys next week.
No, but just if the competition was going to end tonight,
Well,
like
obviously,
last night, it
If it was gonna
ended.
end last night. then
Who won?
Robert won.
Okay, who won?
Whitney and Mark.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Well,
Because she's still better dancer. On week 1, she's a better dancer than Robert. No
Okay.
matter what he did and how it blew our socks off and how much familiarity, you're going to come to Jesus and say, which one's a better dancer? Whitney.
But it wasn't not just about dancing. I'm
How'd you go to
talking about
Jesus?
what did you feel?
You want to go to God straight away?
I felt like Robert and Whitney won the show.
You
last
felt
night.
this.
I think-
you felt beautiful vibes out of Andy.
Robert
You felt
Irwin.
beautiful, vibes out of Daniela and Efren. What's his name?
Dylan.
Dylan and Daniela also gave us the vibes. When you're gonna decide, okay, you've seen it all. Who won? Whitney and Mark. That's my personal.
No, that's good.
opinion.
They were definitely my
also
second.
great.
They were
had
my
the
second.
same score.
Second.
But again, you got to remember of why am I wearing these? You got to remember of I need to wipe them. They're dirty. You got to remember Robert was also the last couple we saw dance.
Exactly. And what do you?
And what do? It's a build up. You build. Bam. They give it to you at the end, and I loved it. Well, we're kind of similar with our.
We're very similar. I agree. Listen, it could have gone any other way. It could have been Whitney and Mark. It could have been Robert. Who would you have third, though? That's a tough one.
I think that's
Ooh, let me
almost
look at-
more
let me look at
important
my
in
thing.
Week 1,
Exactly.
than who took it down, because you want to know who's almost there.
Hilaria.
Hilaria was third.
I feel like Hilaria was third in her dance.
You're talking about an
Overall perspective of not just
Perspective.
dancing. I'm talking about entertainment value. I'm talking about personality, how they came across. Like, for me, it's Hilaria was third. So in regards to the whole show, who do you think is going to take it all home?
I'll say that it's not possible to answer right now.
yeah,
I want to see ballroom dance for Latin couple.
Mm-hmm.
We see the opposite for the others. I want to see, week 3 to me is the beginning of the show. Week 1, we know
that's
the
interesting.
dance for 2 weeks. Week 2, we've already prepped some of it.
Why
It's
do you
not-
feel that?
Because week 3 is the first time you get the given song and you have to start your dance fresh tomorrow. Up until then, the first
I
2
see.
dances you knew ahead of time. You had
You're
some time
prepping
with
it.
them. That's what I mean.
Listen, it's going to be an interesting race. That's what it's going to be like. It's going to be an interesting race. Everyone has their own lane.
I'm going to say right here, I think Robert and Whitney are taking the show.
You think?
I think because he's so lovable, he's so likable. I don't know his fan base. I haven't seen the statistics on how many people follow him and stuff like that and who's voting, but I know that he has Bindi behind
Guys, I
him.
think Whitney and Mark are taking the show for many reasons
Interesting.
outside of, whatever. But one main reason is because they're going to be so active on social media. This is the domain that she dominates at the moment. And the show is making a resurgence because of the TikTok world, because all that stuff.
That's,
So
you're
Alix-
contradicting yourself
Alix
because
is-
the biggest social media.
Alex is going to be pulling. And I think Whitney and Mark are no dummies. They're going to hone in on all
But
of
I
that.
feel like everyone's doing social.
Yeah, but
though.
Robert is going to spend a lot of time dancing. Whitney is going to take a dance in a third of the time and spend the rest of the time cleaning, perfecting, doing all the social media stuff necessary to support it. I think this is going to be a more rounded, well-prepared couple to win the show. Whereas Robert can win it, but he's going up against somebody.
I'm going to say the two then. I mean, I know I shouldn't say two, but those two will be, I feel like, could be winning the show. Yeah. Who do you think is going to be the dark horse of the season?
I think Danielle and Pasha, because she's going to come out guns blazing, and I think no one's going to expect the growth that she peaks at.
Okay.
It's Allan and his partner,
Oh, yes, I love Elaine.
Elaine.
Elaine
Sorry.
is great. Elaine is great.
Yeah, but I think it's Elaine and Allan because we have seen now on week 1 what we didn't expect. I want to see that quick step and see something I don't expect. I want to see that contempt out of that lady and see something I've never seen or expected. Damn, I got goosebumps. Come on, Elaine, don't let me down.
Come on, Elaine. Yeah. I would say, let me see. I'm going to say maybe Lauren and Brandon,
They're going to be up there. For
Yeah.
sure.
It's a very, very good cast. Who do you think has the strongest chemistry? Not in a sexual way, but I'm talking about
Val
in
and Alexa?
friendship.
Oh,
Why is
Or-
chemistry only implied bisexual to you that you have
It's
to
not.
not in a sexual way?
I have to specify because it's it's not applicable always. You know what I mean?
I mean, Danielle and Dylan look like they have a real good brother-sister vibe.
They do. They look really, but they
Yeah.
also look really hot together too. You know, they
It's-
look great as a couple.
Even speaking to them, they've said it themselves. They're like, we're the same person. We're like
That's awesome.
brother and sister.
That's great.
But who has the most chemistry? Like-
yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's one thing that they look like they have a good relationship, and I think most of the couples. But who has the most like
Chemistry.
fit? You know,
What do you say fit? What do you mean by fit? Like,
I think
are we
wi-
thinking like sexual tension?
no, I think like a working couple.
Why'd I have
that-
to say that so passionate?
that has
sexual
closest
tension?
to. Let's take sexual away. Most of the couples are either married or their partners are married or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think Whitney and
That doesn't-
Robert.
It's not like the old days.
I think I think Whitney. Yeah, you
It's,
guys, come on. I think Whitney and Robert have an amazing. I would say
Also
it's
too- yeah.
between them
Yeah.
and again Whitney and Mark because they knew each other. They
Those
knew
two
of each
couples.
other. These
You and Mark knew each other before?
I mean, I would say so. Look, Whitney and Jen, didn't they say they were in the same dance class together? I mean, this is all
I don't
Utah
know.
There's so
Valley.
many
They all know
Whitneys and
each other.
Jens. We don't know which one we're talking about.
That's
Yeah,
true.
So I'm sure that everybody knew everybody.
Guys, thank you so much for coming. I love you both dearly. I'll see you at home.
You have to love me.
And I will
You
see
have
you down the
made it
street for coffee.
promise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get to go for. Why am I talking? I don't get to go for coffee.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
Love you.
Thanks, you guys.